Hey guys, welcome to this video. It's a Sammy Cowboy, or Pink Boy I meant, and
Purple Kitty.
Yep, and we are doing a video right now, and look, we friend these YouTubers, or not YouTubers, we found these girls, but we are doing color, and I'm green, and Haley's, or Purple Kitty is blue, and this is purple.
I'm gonna say something to Purple.
I'm making
Are
a
going to be on
making, I think.
Purple, you're gonna be on YouTube.
Can you? Yeah.
I'm talking to Purple.
Yeah, I am.
We can't actually say YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
And tell her that Green is making a video. Yes. She said yes.
Green is making a video. Green is making a video. Here,
So this this video won't be that one because my phone is weird. So okay, we're going.
can I call you right back? My camera's is not working with me.
Well, it's fine.
Oh, like it's actually broken. It's not wanting to work.
Well, it's
okay. How it is? I don't really care.
Because I'm in the game. If I leave and answer a call, I won't be in game.
They'll be in game.
I won't.
Oh my god! The cutest thing Red could have done.
So guys, this video won't be this long, so I hope you will still like it and like this video and subscribe. And we'll also see. And we'll also see. See, we got red, purple,
orange, green,
oh,
blue, purple.
Look, guys, this is adorable. Fun. I'm going to do this. Hit much more bell.
Thanks.
And yes, we had to FaceTime Purple Kitty because she's in. Which place are you in? What? What?
Can you go get the books off the table?
Okay. Oh, right, guys. We are also going to read. I'm making a video because we have friends.
Oh, red is so nice. Gee, bitch.
Right, Haley, will you be quiet because my mom is reading a book. You be really quiet. Okay, guys, we are making a video. Okay, guys, be really quiet. What's going on? Yeah, I am.
Cody, you want to read?
All right, chapter 2. Things like that don't happen anymore. This is from Mary's perspective. Joseph could have had a pack of dogs chasing him. He was running so fast. His sandals flapped against his feet as he tore through the almond grove. If my mother had been there, she would have told me to fasten them a bit better. But I just smiled and waited for him to collapse in a heap. Mary, he shouted again as he sped closer. Mary! He broke off and bent over with his hands on his knees, panting. It's Elizabeth. Elizabeth? My smile slipped. If I'd been expecting to hear some news, it wasn't about my great aunt. What? I cried. Is she ill? Has there been an accident? Is it Zachariah? Elizabeth always says those roads are dangerous. Zachariah was Elizabeth's husband. He was a priest, so he had to go away sometimes to serve in the great temple of the Lord. Elizabeth wanted him to do his duty, of course. She was very proud of him, but I knew she worried when he was away. Now I was worried too. Has something happened? Tell me. But Joseph shook his head at my rush of questions. It's good news, he said. I just wanted to be the first one to tell you. Your Aunt Elizabeth is, he paused dramatically. I folded my arms. Pregnant. He flung out his hands with an air of triumph. What? That's ridiculous, I said. Elizabeth is...
She's funny, look.
I didn't know how to put it without being rude. Well, she's far too old. Joseph was nodding earnestly. But you know, I'm working in Sepphoris at the moment. I keep hearing these old women gossiping. I heard them yesterday as well, he hesitated. I'll tell you about that another time, but today they were talking about Elizabeth. He was serious about this. I could see it in his eyes. He really believed that my elderly great aunt was going to have a baby. What did they say? I asked cautiously. They said, well, they weren't very polite. You know what people have said about her in the past. That she's cursed? Yes, and that she's a disgrace to her family. I could feel myself getting cross. Just because she's never had a baby? Poor Elizabeth. She'd watched everyone around her, all the friends she'd grown up with, have children when she couldn't. Then she'd watched those children grow up and have their own children. She was always cradling other people's babies, always chasing after other people's toddlers, always hearing the chanting of children at their lessons. Yet she never had a baby of her own. And people whispered behind their hands that God must be punishing her for something. Hadn't she been through enough without that kind of talk? Joseph was looking at me apprehensively, waiting to see whether I'd start getting all indignant. I contained myself and fell silent instead. But if she's pregnant now, he said gently, I grinned, we'll have to take it all back. These old women I overheard didn't know what to think, Joseph told me. One of them was saying she must be making it up. Then another one insisted her niece had seen her with her own eyes, round belly and everything. Do you think it's true? If I didn't, I wouldn't have run all the way here to tell you. He plumped himself down on the ground with a sigh and started rubbing his feet. Your great aunt wouldn't fake it, would she? Of course not. Then it must be true. He looked at me up again. By the way, I have something to ask you. He looked serious. I sat down next to him, waiting. He coughed. You wouldn't happen to have any of those nice honey cakes your mother makes? I laughed. His news might be strange, but some things would never change. Joseph would always be hungry. I decided to save the news until later, when the whole family was gathered around the fire for dinner. Everyone was quiet. My brothers were busy stuffing themselves with soup-soaked bread, and Ma was ladling portions into bowls for my little sister Abigail and me, while my father poured out the water. Joseph came today, I said brightly, and told me that Elizabeth and Zechariah are going to have a baby. My mother stared at me, soup dripping off her spoon. What? He heard some women in Sepphoris talking about it. One of them has a niece who's seen her. Mary, said my father patiently, that cannot be true. Women cannot fall pregnant at Elizabeth's age. I was ready for this. Well, said